New quarter, new deals. It's October. Q4 is on. We have a new glove price drop. We have a swag alert and also a fun OSHA webinar coming at you, all on this episode of Michael TV. Hey everyone, it's Michael Daniel, and I'm coming at you on October 4th. That's when we're filming this, and right now we're in a WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram crisis. Currently, all those platforms are down. WhatsApp actually makes our communication with doctors and practices a lot easier. We myself and Kiana and Jess and Susie, we have our own WhatsApp group, and we're able to communicate as a group with office staff, back orders or free goods, etc. Just any questions. So WhatsApp, the downage is indeed affecting us, but all right, we'll get through this. So it's October. It's the fourth quarter is here, which is crazy. October, November, December. With that come a bunch of deals. We're gonna get to a few of them, just a few of them, because you should be getting this magazine with your orders, the DC Impression. If you haven't seen it, the back of this, and this was my baby like 10 years ago. I helped bring this to fruition, but the back of these have an awesome quick guide. It's broken down by category. So please, when you get this, check it out. You should leaf through it. You try to leaf through it every quarter to see what is applicable. But a few things I just want to highlight. So really, it's just going to be just a high-level stuff. We have 3M, their composites, the Filtek Supreme. That's rarely a 3+1, but right now it is. The Helamend, the Helaplug is 4+1. That's rarely, that usually happens once or twice a year. So that's back on. We have, check this out. If you're a silver diamine fan, and you're using that for caries prevention, then Riva. So Riva used to have just these capsule things. Now the capsules are great, but it does require a gun and an applicator. They now have a bottle kit, which is wonderful. It used to be that you had to buy your SDF from Advantage Arrest, which is direct, it's a great company. The nice thing about Rivastar is that it severely mitigates or greatly mitigates discoloration, which is a big, it's one of the drawbacks of silver diamine. So silver diamine fluoride. So check that. That caught my eye that they now have a bottle kit, which is awesome. All right. I'm not gonna bore you with all this, but there's a whole bunch more. Actually, 3D Dental, which is one of our house brand manufacturers, they have a whole bunch of 2+1s, including this curing light, which is an excellent curing light. It has a little, it almost looks like the Velo with that little, the little tip that comes out there. It's instead of like a conventional tip. Anyway, it's a 2+1. You can get a net price of low 200s for an awesome curing light. Also masks. There's a 6+4 on Safe Mask. I think they're called Safe Mask Classics. We're gonna have a link here. Let's talk briefly about gloves, because last time we talked about like 11 or 12 cent gloves. Now they're down to 10 cents. Thank goodness. It is a limited stock. I saw now that we have like thousands of boxes per each, but they dwindle quickly. So just if you can make a note, go online, CV like Charlie Victor 55 _ like CV55. You'll see the not as expensive gloves. Thankfully, those are made by a major manufacturer, which I'm not allowed to say because I get in trouble every time. So, but either way, write this down, CV-55, type that into the website, and you'll be able to get the gloves while they are in stock. All right, one more thing before we get onto the OSHA stuff and the swag. If you have a hygiene handpiece, a cordless hygiene handpiece that no longer holds its charge, or you're just frustrated that you have to buy those expensive proprietary Profi angles, Young Denicator, they have their Young Infinity system, which is great, that they now have a trade-out program. So I'm not going to go into the details. It's a little bit granular. So, but if you have a cordless Profi system that you are frustrated with, just whether batteries or like you're just sick and tired of paying $1 per angle, then email me back. Email michael@dcdental.com, and I'll send you along the trade-out program. It's a sensational program. Where you're essentially getting. You're basically getting a handpiece, a cordless handpiece system for free, and it's one that does not require a proprietary angle. You can use any Profi angles, which is awesome. So that's Young, and that is happening now. All right, On October, okay, I'll say this real quick, because in the beginning of this magazine, we also have, actually, it's on the cover right now, the DC Clinical. So DC Clinical is also, it's run by Cara Moran and also Lisa Germain, a good friend, Dr. Lisa Germain. We always list the coming webinars here. On October 27th, I get this question all the time about OSHA compliance, because OSHA compliance is one of the required webinars or required classes by many states. On October 27th, mark your calendars. It's 8 p.m. That's an OSHA compliance webinar. That's one that really stood out for me. So mark your calendars. But when you get this, the DC impression, or you can just go to dcdentalclinical.com, dcdentalclinical.com, and you will see all the webinars. You'll be able to register. It's free and it's agenda free. There's never any commercials. In fact, a couple doctors have pointed out to me like, hey, why are you guys talking about like, things that are direct to customers, stuff like Brasseler or, I don't know, whatever it is. But we literally, it's never an infomercial and it's always good information. All right. Finally, swag alert. All right. Since the dawn of mankind, people have been giving out mouse pads as corporate gifts. All right. But Cara, our director of marketing, she pointed out to me there's now a what is this called? Yeah, a mouse pad that has a phone stand. Okay, and I would show you my phone, but I'm filming on this phone. Okay, and it's a wireless charger, so it's a mouse pad, phone holder / wireless charger. You should be seeing that soon. If you want to get to the front of the list, well, I don't want to do quid pro quo. One question for you: if you have been appreciating what we do, one of the reasons that we're able to exist, really, in the advent of websites and who knows what, which we're online, but one way that we're able to add value is we have a tremendous team that cares, that is human, that follows up, that tries to communicate proactively, whether it's regards to back orders or submitting free goods on your behalf or product recommendations or really anything, setting up lunch and learns. If you appreciate that, shoot me an email, michael@dcdental.com, saying, hey, Michael, just a quick word of like how, DC, our team, my team has impacted your practice, or what, if you have something positive to say, I'll send you one of these out quickly over the next week. But otherwise, we're going to be mailing these out to, to our clients shortly. All right, Michael Daniel, that's it for early October. There's a whole bunch of deals. Keep an eye out for this magazine, the DC Impression. All right, a whole bunch of deals. OSHA webinar, October 27th. Until then, we will see you soon.